I've used this sketch as a basic study tool for perspective and beginning sketching for several years now, and I like it because it's a simple, interesting piece of design. It's basically a cube set into a nice, interesting context, but it is the box that we've been looking at already that has been carved out. And what I find interesting about it is the way that the shapes can be seen to relate to each other. This is in the center of this square. This square comes down and meets in the center here. There's a little notch. If this were full on, it would be close to being square. A rectangular piece. This comes straight down from the middle. There's a cylinder here. It's got lots of little parts that are interesting and worth studying. The window recess set deep with the angled sill and wonderful shadows, good dark voids. Another cylinder sticking out over here, which I didn't see for years. One of my students pointed it out to me. So I'm going to show you the mechanics of two-point perspective using this model, and I've actually modeled it in a 3D program, and we're going to look at how perspective works, and then we'll come back and we'll sketch the building. Note that this line is going off into the distance to a vanishing point. This line is going off into the distance to a vanishing point. There's a horizon line running about through the heads of these people. And we're going to take a look at this in a 2D model, and then we're going to sketch it. I've created a simple 3D model of a simple building derived from a cube. You can see the overlay drawing showing the cube, the way the voids are carved away from that. The model itself is in 3D, and we can actually model the way perspective works. We're going to look at each elevation moving around the building. Rear elevation here. I will look at the top, straight down. I will look at a perspective view showing the station point and the sight rays, the picture plane inserted, and the intersection of the sight rays with the picture plane. Now we're going to trace the outline of the building onto the picture plane, standing at the station point, looking at the tracing, removing the building. There's the trace. Here you can see the flat image of the trace on the picture plane. And this is the sketch, which I'm going to ask you to draw. Again, analyzing the shape to see how the different elevation components relate to each other. Draw the building.